Hello students, I am Meenakshi Sharma from Krishnakulam School, Raya, Mathura. I am going to start the chapter number 1, Nutrition in Plants for class 7. In this chapter we will study about nutrition, the mode of nutrition and the various types of nutrition. Let's start first. What is nutrition? Nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. And how nutrition helps in our body? It is very important as the nutrients from the food consumed enables living organisms to build their bodies and grow. Nutrition also help to repair damaged parts and organs. And nutrition also provide us energy for carrying out various functions. There are mainly two types of nutrition. First one is autotrophs and second one is heterotrophs. What is autotrophs? Let's discuss about autotrophs. Organisms that makes food themselves for themselves are called autotrophs. Means if organism can make their own food by their own, then that organisms are called autotrophs. Like green plants are the main examples of autotrophs as they make their own food using carbon dioxide, water and light, energy, and which we know as photosynthesis. We will discuss about photosynthesis, but mainly autotrophs means that those plants or organisms which can make their own food by their own, and this nutrition is called autotrophs. And other is heterotrophs, organisms that rely on others and usually take in ready-made food by the autotrophs are called heterotrophs. Animals and human beings are the main examples of heterotrophs as they depend on plants in many ways for their food. You think we can't make our food own. We can just modify the food which we get from plants or animals. That means we completely depends on other plants or animals. That means we can't make our own food by our own. That means we are heterotrophs. Now let's discuss about photosynthesis, by which plants make their food. The food process mainly which is used by plant is called photosynthesis. And what is this? It is a process of synthesis of food by green plants. This process usually takes place in the leaves of plant. Mainly photosynthesis can occur in the leaves part. This process requires chlorophyll. Chlorophyll means the green colored pigment which is present in leaves. This is called chlorophyll, and sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. What are the main factors of photosynthesis? The main factors of the photosynthesis are chlorophyll, water, sunlight and carbon dioxide. These are the main factors for photosynthesis. We are saying chlorophyll. What is actual chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is the pigment that is responsible for the synthesis of food in green plants. This pigment, green color, it is is abundantly found in leaves, and chlorophyll is locked inside the chloroplast. Now what is chloroplast? Chloroplast is type of organelles that exist in plant. These organelles contain chlorophyll, the green colored pigment that is responsible for carrying out the process of photosynthesis in plant. Now in your book you find a word stomata. What is stomata? There are tiny pores present in the surface of the leaves. These tiny pores are called stomata. And what is the guard cell? These pores are surrounded by guard cells. Have you understood? Okay. Now we will discuss the process of photosynthesis. How photosynthesis can occur in leaves. We are discussing in brief. The process of photosynthesis takes place in the leaves, the food factory of the plant. We can say food factory to the leaves because in the leaves part main photosynthesis can occur and main food which get by the whole tree is happen in the leaves part. That is why we can say the food factory. How it occurs? First, carbon dioxide is taken in through tiny pores on the leaves called stomata, as I have said. Water and minerals that are required for the process are transported to the leaves from the roots through the stem. Chlorophyll helps the leaves use the energy from the sunlight to prepare food using the carbon dioxide, water and minerals. Oxygen is released as a byproduct of this process. The equation can be given as in your book you have find an equation that is carbon dioxide plus water. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll we get carbohydrate and oxygen. Photosynthesis can occur only in daytime because in daytime sunlight is present, in night time sunlight is not present. That's why photosynthesis cannot occur in the night time. Okay, this is the main points of photosynthesis. Now let's discuss the other modes of nutrition. Mainly what other modes can happen in nutrition. One is heterotroph. First one was autotroph nutrition, which we have discussed already. Second one is heterotroph nutrition. Now we discuss heterotroph nutrition. What was the heterotroph nutrition? By which nutrition animals or human being is dependent on other plant or animals. There are many types of mode. First one is parasitic nutrition. And what is parasitic nutrition? A parasitic is a heterotroph that completely depends on another organism for its food. The organism to which the parasitic latches into is called the host, and the host in this process is deprived of all nutrients for its own growth as they are consumed by the parasites. For examples, you can say Cascata amarville is a non-green plant that takes ready-made food from the plant on which it is growing. Second one is saprotrophs. What is saprotrophs nutrition? Organisms which rely on dead and decaying matter for their food are called saprotrophs. This mode of nutrition is called saprotrophic nutrition because organism which rely on dead or decaying matter is called saprotrophs. So its nutrition is saprotrophic nutrition. For example, you can say fungi. Fungi secretes digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter and convert it into a solution, and they can also absorb the nutrients from it. Third one is insectivorous plants. What is insectivorous? Insectivorous plants that feed on insect are called insectivorous plants. These plants are green in color and carry out photosynthesis, but they grow in nitrogen deficient soil. So in order to get nitrogen, they feed on insect. These insectivorous plants have their parts modified for attaching the catching insects. For example, pitcher plant, Venus flytrap. These are the different mode of nutrition. Another nutrition is symbiotic relationship. And what is symbiotic? Organisms that live together and share their shelter and nutrients are said to be a symbiotic nutrition. Means certain fungi lives in the roots of trees. The trees provide nutrients to the fungus and in return receives help from to take up water and nutrients from the soil. This association works well for both and fungi and the tree. Another most common example of it rhizobium bacteria. What is rhizobium? I will explain you. First, let me explain the symbiotic relationship complete. They reside in the root nodules of leguminous plant. The bacteria provides a plant with nitrogen that they fix, and in turn they get shelter and food from the plants. So you can say a best friendship as symbiotic relationship. Now let's discuss little about rhizobium. What is rhizobium? Rhizobium is a type of bacteria that convert atmospheric nitrogen into a soluble form that can be utilized by plants. It usually resides in the root of leguminous plants like peas, gram, mung, etc., and it is instrumental in providing these plants with a rich source of nitrogen. These are the different mode of different mode of nutrition. First one was autotroph nutrition, and second one, these are heterotroph nutrition. Now let's discuss about replacement of soil. What is replace in soil? Nutrients, like plants absorb mineral nutrients from the soil in order to make their own food and for other important process. The soil need to be enriched with nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc. regularly. Only then can we grow plants and keep them healthy. Therefore, we add more nutrients or like nitrogens by the using of fertilizers and manners, and this is called replacement in the soil, because due to the water or due to the plant which absorb from soil mineral and nutrients, the soil is decreasing their nutrients. So soil need more nutrients. How they get more nutrients? Naturally they get nutrients, it's okay, fine, but how they get more and more nutrients? If we add manure and fertilizer, then the soil can get more nutrition, and this is called replenished in the soil. This chapter is all about the nutrition mode. Let's take a quick revision. There are mainly two types of nutrition. First one was autotroph nutrition, second one was heterotroph nutrition. In autotroph nutrition, mainly green plants are the main example. They can make their own food by using photosynthesis, and in photosynthesis chlorophyll is compulsory. And what are the other factors? Other factors as water, carbon dioxide, sunlight. These are the main factors. And what are the heterotrophs? Heterotrophic nutrition. Some mode of heterotrophic nutrition are symbiotic, parasitic, insectivorous, and saprotrophic. And to get more nutrients from soil, we add manure and fertilizer, which is called replenished in the soil. Thank you.